Good. First of all, my name is Scott Wagoner, and I manage the heavy haul division. Been here for quite a while, and I don't think I met you guys when you came in. So why don't you tell me your name, what department you are, and a little bit about yourself. Let's start out that way. Start with you.
I'm Zachary. I'm
Zachary.
going into Step Deck.
Oh, good. Good. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you met with Travis then?
I believe so.
Good.
A lot
Awesome.
of people.
Well, excellent. So going into Step Deck, do you have experience, or you do?
Yes.
Good. What did you used to do?
Did flatbed Step Deck with Kiwi Brothers and
Kiwi Brothers, okay.
Carrier One.
Okay. Kiwi Brothers, Minnesota, or okay.
Yeah.
Good. I know they have a Kentucky division too. So.
Yeah. I was actually out of their Kentucky yard.
Oh, you were. So you were loading at Link Belt quite a bit.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. That was my favorite customer.
Was it?
Yeah. That and Caterpillar out of Baltimore Port.
Baltimore. Okay. Yeah, we load out of both of those places quite a bit too. So, well, good. So good experience with the boom sections and everything. No chains.
No chains.
All straps.
Yep, all straps,
Good.
and make sure you got some kind of padding on there.
Exactly.
Make sure that you only strap over the boards and supports, not when there's not, because you will bend the crap out of it.
That's right. That is good advice for everybody that listens and watches this, because we still, to this day, are still having issues with chains. It doesn't make any sense. They're instructed to use straps
I'm
only.
actually surprised Link Belt doesn't stop them. from
Enforce it,
leaving.
right? Yeah, you would think so.
They every time I came in there, they always inspected my my securement before I left.
We just had one a couple weeks ago. One of our drivers, Step Deck, went in there and chained it. Yeah, wasn't too costly, so it wasn't too bad. So, well, good. Well, welcome. Why did you come over to Combine?
Just like the opportunity to move up. Like the big heavy haul stuff. So been wanting to move into that.
So you're going to go into multi-axle?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Well, good. Look forward to that. How about yourself?
I'm Ronnie. I'm going to start in the reefer right out
Okay.
of school.
Right out of school. Good.
Right here in Park
Yeah.
City,
Excellent.
from Eagle Point.
Oh, you are? Okay. Okay. Well, good. Well, welcome. That's a good start. So you're looking to move up too into the flatbed and
Maybe,
yeah, see how it goes. See how over the road goes. Good. First time at it, huh?
no,
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Get paid to retire and go see the country.
yeah. Well, I've already seen the country.
Have you?
Yeah.
Now you get paid for it.
Well, I did then too.
Oh, did you?
I worked with my brother. Started out when I was a young kid out of Red Bluff, working for Atlas Families,
Oh, okay, yeah.
moving people around the country.
Oh, good. Good. So you just sat with him but helped him unload? Nice. Well, good. Well, it seems like everything is going well with the new hires out of school, so glad that you joined us. Appreciate that. Well, good. You guys have any questions, or how's the week been going? And
Go good.
going good? No questions? Everything's been taken care of, and good training team?
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. That's good to know. I really don't have anything, so if you guys have anything that you want to talk about, or
I might have one thing I want to.
Yeah.
I'll just say it.
Yeah,
in case someone's
definitely.
listening. Driver Appreciation Week is coming up in September. So coming pretty soon. I'll make a post about it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also going to be sending out a survey to all of our drivers. The survey is going to be asking them what kind of prizes everyone likes. And if they would prefer the $40 bonus that they get every year, or if they would prefer to take that money and put it into more money for prizes.
oh wow,
So yeah, so basically that's what's going to happen. Survey's going to be going out, Facebook post is going to be going out, and it's going to be
Nice.
really exciting this year.
nice. It's a little switch up from the way we've done it in the past, but
Yeah.
that sounds. It's nice to have a switch up, and I'm sure everybody get involved in it, and everybody likes to get the phone calls and saying that they're winners and everything.
Yeah, it's a
So
fun week. I think we're going to have
It's an excellent week.
barbecue or something here in the yard.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do a lot better than we did last year.
That's a good goal. That's a good goal. So I know that a lot of times I want to talk about issues that we've been having. So I'm glad you brought up about the boom sections and loading at link belt, because that's really a big issue. Some of the other things just in heavy haul, it is insurance claims. I talked about it last time. Making sure, even for you, I'm sure they've talked about it, but I'll bring it up to your attention too, is when you have machines to make sure and cover the windows. Yeah, that's huge. We provide the tarp for it, and what was it? I think as of last April, we had like $7,000 or $8,000 in claims on windshields. And I think in that 6 months, the last few months of 22, it was a total of like $20,000. So it's really important. So anybody listening, if you're hauling machines, any kind, Caterpillar or any kind of machines, just make sure and to cover those windows. Helps us as far as the insurance liability and keep the cost down too. So plus the customers, they hate expecting a machine and then they can't use it or sell it to their customer or whatever. So
What
that's
about Turbo Socks?
Turbo Socks. I mean, they've got that. Some of the older machines, they've got it. Most of it working out where they don't have. They're not really required. They've designed it a little bit differently, but there are still a lot of machines that have it. So yeah, it's something I always want to pay attention to, especially if it's a used machine. So yeah, that's a good one too. Anything else you ran up against that might be good for?
I mean, you guys don't
Sharing?
do a whole lot of Ritchie Brothers, so
No,
not
no.
a whole lot.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was always, because I'm out of Florida, so.
Oh, okay.
So I was always loading out of Ritchie Brothers
Yeah.
up there in Jacksonville or down there by
Yeah.
Tampa is where I was always loading out to leave.
Good.
And that was some fun stuff to haul.
Interesting. It's never what it's supposed to be. I remember because we actually did it for quite a few years, and it's a really competitive market.
Yeah.
And you've got to have people on the ground, and yeah. So, well, good. So you didn't even have to go through training as far as how to drive the machines. You're familiar with all of that.
Familiar with most of them.
Okay.
Most of them. Bobcats, easy. Caterpillar, easy. John Deere combines, they need to unload that. I actually had to take one down I-10, just the exit just before you get to California. Unloaded 2 harvesters, and they had to unload it. Basically, they had me back underneath the crane. They lifted it up so then they could put the tires on, and then sat that part down, had me move forward and let the vehicle roll on the trailer still.
Wow.
Roll forward, lift up the back, put the back tires on, and then lift the whole thing off at once.
Wow.
And then drive forward, drive it away, back up, do the
Do it
next
again.
one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you're familiar with Caterpillar. You said you're loading out of Baltimore, but it's. They say we're not supposed to touch machines. Of course, at the port we have to because they won't do it. But when you get to the customers, the dealers, we actually do not want to touch the machines. There's a few dealers out there who we have problems with, but it's supposed to be their responsibility. They're the ones with the experience.
My first load ever doing flatbed or step deck was when I left Duluth, went down to Minneapolis and loaded Caterpillar steamroller there.
Yeah, the compactors and yeah.
To drive it onto the trailer, and when I got down to Fort Myers, Florida, unloaded it myself.
Really?
Because they were like, yeah, no, we don't want, we want you guys to unload it. I'm like, okay. just tell me how.
Yeah, I mean, we frown against it because I mean we get letters, monthly, Caterpillar telling us it's dealers' responsibility. They're the ones that have the knowledge of it. Their mechanics do. Their yard guys do. Damage, I mean, they're responsible for it. So.
They said the reason why was because a lot of drivers were complaining about when they were unloading it that they were damaging the trailer.
Yeah, so I hear that too. But then our drivers who don't know how to do it
Yeah.
end up damaging the machine, and that's not what we want. So, yeah, it's always a fight. So, well,
Most of the time
good.
you can ask them, like, hey, I don't know how to operate this. Can you show me real quick, and then I'll unload it for you. That's
Yeah.
how I learned.
Yeah, it's true. It's good to have that knowledge because you get in situations where nobody else knows that, or you're at a job site or whatever else. It's good to learn that. So, appreciate it.
Funnest one I ever drove was a dozer.
Yep.
Nice. What's that?
D6.
Decent. That's a good size one.
Yeah.
30, 40,000 pounds.
Yeah, I ran it for 2 months all,
Really?
just ripping up dirt.
It's kind of fun. It gets old after a while, though, right? Oh, good. Good.
I think the biggest piece of equipment I've unloaded is an excavator. I had to rotate the whole thing around, drive it off, and then load up another one. That was fun.
let me give you a little warning right now. If you load an excavator on your step deck,
Yep.
don't turn it around on the step deck.
Nope. Turn around before you get it on.
Exactly. We had a driver do
You will
that.
twist the crap out of it.
No, that's not what'll happen. We had a driver do that. You know what happens when you're this way and you turn sideways?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off, because you're all now of a sudden your weights are on the side instead of front to back, and it just flipped off the trailer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just a word of warning. So. Well, that's all I have. I appreciate you guys, the training and everything coming in and working for Combined Transport. I know it's a good place to work. You guys will enjoy it. And don't stay in the reefer too long. We need flatbed step deck drivers and they're not